Hello everyone and welcome to this club guide video for the summer major tournament and the Porthello Cove holes. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, so I think it's time to just get started here. We're going to start off with Rookie Division, and Rookie Division, that is tour number 5 if you do want to practice, and that is a world links. So get in there, get the new holes, and you will see a complete 9 with new holes. And we're going to go fairly quick through the holes here, giving you the advice for the club to use. So we're going to start off with hole number 1, Porthello Cove, par 4. Here you can play either left or right side. I do suggest that you do play with the Viper here to give yourself that little help when it comes to the backspin and accuracy, especially if you play on the left side. If you do play on the right side and might not be playing with that much power, like a power ball, then I do suggest that you actually can pick the big dog instead. But the Viper as a general club for hole number 1 for rookie. Hole number 2 is a Viper again. And now we come to a par 3. That is a kind of a long par 3, but we're going to play with a wood club. I do suggest that you go with 3 to 4 bars of backspin to just bounce on the left side to the green there. So the backspin combined with the accuracy and the ball guide with the Viper is going to help you big time. Hole number 3, a par 5, and we're going to have some long par 5s in this tournament. So the big dog is the club to go with here, as that is the general club for power and distance when it comes to rookie division. So hole number 4, here we do want backspin, and that is why I'm putting the Thorn and the Saturn here. So it's not that you're going to choose between the Thorn and the Saturn, it's just that you're going to choose both of them if you do have them. If you don't have clubs with backspin, you go with the clubs that has the similar amount of stats as them. Hole number 5, and then we do have the big dog here again, as it is a par 5, you know, and then we need distance, as I said, for hole number 3, so the big dog is the club that we're going to shoot for hole number 5. Hole number 6, we're going to play with the Viper or the Guardian. Even if you have like a low-leveled Guardian, I do believe the Guardian is going to be the better play than the Viper here, and that goes the same for a low-level Sniper. But otherwise the Viper is the club for you to go with here. Hole number 7, we're going to play with the backbone here. And the reason I'm putting the backbone is that either you're going to put yourself close to the green with your drive if you do make a really good drive, or you're going to play with a backbone from a distance here to just ship it in from the right side coming into the pin. Hole number 8 is a Viper again for this par 3, and the par 3 again we're going to play with a wood club. And as this, I think this is the first tournament when every par 3 in rookie division is playing with a wood club. That just means that they are long. So play on the tiny fairway, just in the middle of the rough, using the Viper, a couple of bars backspin, then you're going to be fine. Hole number 9, and the big dog again, we finish with the longest of them all. It's going to be very, very tough for us to reach for this green too if we're not making a good drive. But to have an opportunity at least, then we do need as much distance as possible, and then the big dog is the club to go with here. So that was rookie division. Let's go to pro and expert. Pro and expert, you can practice the holes on tour number 10, which is a World Links Pro. And I know it's not easy to go into a tour 10 and practice with 3 million coins per game, but then we do have the hole guides here for the tournament, and also like the possibility for us questions on stream and stuff like that when it comes to that. So we're going to start off with hole number 1, and here we're going to have the Sniper or the Guardian here. The Sniper and the Guardian is going to be the most featured club when it comes to par 4s and the par 3s here. So we're going to go with Sniper and Guardian. Either you're going to play with the Guardian if you do want to have the opportunity to go directly towards screen, or you want to have the Sniper to go for the rough bump or kind of play yourself towards screen. Hole number 2, a Sniper and the Guardian here again. I would go with a Sniper if I do have it upgraded. Have in mind that if you're going to have a headwind, then you're most likely going to play with a driver here. Otherwise it's going to be a wood club, and then we'll go with the Sniper or the Guardian. Hole number 3, long hole, as I said, for rookie division as well, and then we're going to have the big dog or the Cataclysm here. The reason I'm having the Cataclysm is that when you play pro and expert, you most likely have it in like level 1 to level 3, 4, 5, something around that. Hole number 4, we do have the Thorn and the Saturn here. Both of them should be in your bag. The only way to change if you would be having like a low level Saturn, or you maybe have a high level up Tsunami, because the Tsunami doesn't have the ball guideline, but it does have the max backspin, and that is the thing we're looking for hole number 4 as the backspin. Hole number 5, we do need power here again and length, and then we do have the sniper or the big dog. The reason we're going to have the sniper here is if we're going to have tailwind. If we're going to have tailwind for our drive, then we're going to be able to reach further, of course, and then going to be enough to just have the sniper from there. But the big dog could be good as well, especially if we do have some headwind though. Hole number 6, here we're going to play with the quarterback or the rockets here, as we're going to play with a driver. Then we do want to, first and foremost, we do want to have some backspin if we do have tailwind. If we're going to have like a general win, like side win or some headwind, then we do want to play with the quarterback actually to give ourselves that accuracy and the easier time to adjust for the win. Have in mind that the hole is played very much downhill. Hole number 7, here I only have the apocalypse, and the reason I'm having the apocalypse here is that if we can go for a hook or slide shot, we're going to do so, and then we do need the curl for it. If we are not going to go for a hook or slide shot, then we're going to play with a long iron from distance. Then you go with the long iron that you prefer to use. Hole number 8, then we do have the sniper and the quarterback for this part 3, and here it depends on the wind. If we're going to have a headwind here, we're going to most likely play with a quarterback. If we're going to play with tailwind or side wind, then might going to play with a sniper, depending on the ball that you're going to have, how much you want to reduce the wind though. Hole number 9, we do have the big dog or the cataclysm here, and again, same here, a long par 5, we do need distance, and then the big dog and or the cataclysm is going to be the suggestion for you. So this was pro and expert. Let's go to master. And yeah, then you may be wondering, Tommy, have you played these holes from the 30 yet? No, I haven't, as I'm going to be able to wait to Monday. But playing the holes a lot of the times for pro and expert, and then kind of giving myself trying to give myself the understanding to get and how to play them from the 30, and that is my suggestion that comes up here. So hole number 1, we're going to play with the sniper or the guardian here, as the same for pro and expert, as we're going to have basically the same type of distance towards to the pin. I'm going to go with the sniper if we are not having a massive headwind for our drive. Hole 2, we're going to have the quarterback or the rocket. Here we're going to play with a driver every single time, and not go, even though we're going to have tailwind. Then if we're going to have tailwind, I do believe the rocket's going to be the best one with the backspin there. The Thor's hammer could be featured as well if you're not having like an upgraded rocket or something like that. Hole number 3, cataclysm, only club here. We do need distance, doesn't matter if we're going to have tailwind or sidewind or headwind though, so we're going to play with the cataclysm here. So hole number 4, we do have the Saturn and the Guardian. The Tsunami could also be applied here as for the backspin. We're looking for backspin for hole number 4, as I've been saying in this video. So if we're going to have headwind, we're not going to be able to reach over the water there. Then we need to play short, and then we're going to have the Guardian to go directly up to the green to make the ball stop directly on the green. It's going to be a tough one nonetheless though, but the Guardian is going to be the club there. Otherwise it's going to be the Saturn or the Thorn, depending on how far we're going to reach for our drive. Hole number 5, we do have the sniper or the cataclysm. Depends on the wind. Tailwind, then we can play with the sniper. Do not have to reach that far then. Otherwise it's going to be the cataclysm. Hole number 6, the quarterback or the Thor's hammer. And the quarterback is going to be if we're going to have tailwind. If we're going to have headwind or sidewind, then we're going to play with the Thor's hammer, as we're going to be needing that distance. Hole number 7, we're going to play with Apocalypse here. And Apocalypse is going to give us the opportunity to maybe hook or slice this ball towards the green. Otherwise, and most of the times, we're going to play ourselves up short on the right side, trying to not do something special here. But with the wind, we're definitely going to go for it here on hole number 7. Hole number 8, the quarterback and the Thor's hammer here as well. We're going to play with the driver. This is going to be the toughest part 3 in the whole tournament here. And then the quarterback or the Thor's hammer is going to be the clubs to play with. Hole 9, big dog or the cataclysm. High level cataclysm is going to be, of course, better than the big dog, as you're going to have a little bit better accuracy and the bald guy for hole number 9 as well. So, but you need distance, you need length. So here you do have the club guide for rookie, pro and expert, and masters division. In a quick little video here, point out my thoughts and also why I'm picking clubs that I'm doing. So, you know, the thing to have in mind with the Portela Cove holes is that all of them are new. you need to put the time into practice. Go into Tour 5 if you're playing Rookie, or you're going into Tour 5 if you're playing Pro and Expert as well, but you don't have the coin for Tour 10. If you do have the coins to spare, go into Tour 10, get the feeling of playing the holes. The holes are played massively elevated, so either you're going to play downhill or you're going to play uphill. I'm not going to go into that in more detail here, so check out the hole guides where I'm or the playthroughs where I'm describing how much, when it comes to percentage wise, we're going to play either uphill or downhill. So thanks a lot for watching this club guide video. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Here in the end, I want to wish you the best of luck for the summer major tournament.